Hey guys, Spooks here, and welcome back to some more Shadows over Loathing. Now, I wasn't going to record tonight because I have so much homework to do. So much for just being the start of the semester. It's like the third day. But starting to get a little overwhelmed, and I couldn't focus. So here we are. And I thought some stick figure people would help me relax. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's go to the crash site. She keeps shooting the mushrooms and getting spores. We already saw that one. Oh,
hello. Seems like you've got kind of a problem here.
What you think? Yeah, 3 kinds of problems I got. If you don't count the headache. My plan being stuck ass downward in the swamp is just the most obvious one.
Anything I can help with? My name's Sylvester, by the way.
Rhonda Rasmussen, hi. And yeah, if you got some time on your hands, you can bet your buns I can use it.
What happened?
I want to be the first to fly a plane all the way around the swamp in one go, see? Nearly made it too, but first to fly nearly all the way around the swamp. Won't be making any newspaper headlines. Now look at what I got. A plane half buried in the muck, tainted fuel, and even if I get those sorted out, there ain't enough runway here for me to get flying again.
Your plane seems real stuck.
Oh, you noticed, huh?
Yeah, it's sticking up out of the ground there.
Right, yep, it sure is.
What's wrong with your fuel?
When I landed, the fuel tank got full of swamp water. Which I don't know how well versed you are in the chemistry of our aircraft fuel, but
Not good for it?
not good for it. So I siphoned the tank dry, figured it wouldn't be that big a deal since I got a can of backup fuel.
Oh, let me guess, that's full of water too.
Ain't nothing so bad that it can't be a little bit worse.
Can that be fixed somehow?
Yeah, well, technically yeah, it just needs to have the water distilled out of it. There was a moonshiner's shack. They'd have a distillery. I don't have anything like that kind of equipment though.
Maybe I can dig something up.
That'd be great. Any basic distillation setup should do the trick. It ain't rocket science, just airplane science. That's a much slower kind of science. Here's the can.
What's involved in building a runway?
With enough tar and macadam, I could slap down a quick and dirty runway. Dirtier than quick for certain, but it'd be good enough to get me out of here. And I've got plenty of tar, but...
Where did you get that barrel of tar anyway?
You know, that's a funny story. But anyway, I need a load of macadam to go with it.
Oh, what's macadam?
It's like gravel for fuss budgets. For my purposes, I need a load of rocks exactly 3 centimeters across.
That isn't very many rocks.
Each individual rock is 3 centimeters across, not the whole load together.
Oh. I could look for some rocks that size.
Wait, didn't I go to the quarry? No, because that's location unlocked. Well, that'd be great. Come to think of it, I believe I passed no quarry on my way down. Didn't get a close look because I was kind of distracted, but I can mark it on your map for you. I go myself and you stay here and grab the tar. The possible ways to which you might extract this plane from a current state of telekinesis. You close your eyes and reach out with your feelings, then you cause your feelings to magically coalesce into a giant hand made of pure energy, which easily plucks the plane from the mire while also avoiding being a super dumb and anachronistic pop culture reference. Cool. Well, let's go to that distillery, or that moonshiner's. Oh, I went to Haim Quarry. A burly hunter trudging through the mud gives a holler. As he nears, you see he's toting a shotgun under one arm and carrying a pile of gator hides over his shoulder. So I'm sorry you're doing. Wait, what are you doing? Something's no place for a little boy. Gators eat you alive. Take this. Get yourself a seat on the next bus out.
Wow, that's a...
Not enough money for the bus. Fine. Take it. I gotta go.
Oh, okay.
Thanks. Someone's crawling with worms, and the worms are crawling within it. Just a chaotic mess of animal tracks leading in all directions. Okay, I gotta... We're gonna leave those alone for a second. I need you. steal the wet fuel. You light the fire and run the still for long enough to fix the fuel, but not quite long enough to cause you your own death from smoke inhalation. Annihilation. A tire. The tread pattern on this tire identifies it as a Lincoln, which sounds like an impressive piece of deduction, but honestly, the top hat and beard were a dead giveaway. Draw cards so you beat all the hands. Okay, so they left in a hurry. Ooh. A bucket. Ah, dang. So... we still need to paint some fences, but I haven't seen any fences to paint, so... you find an old medicine show wagon. Oh wait, we've done this one before. Mercury eye drops. Ooh. I should be doing homework. A dump truck sits beneath the chute, patiently waiting the day of its dump. Oh, wow. The next painted out for some reason. This rock is wearing sunglasses. Ooh, hello. X marks a vein of rock candy ore. Oh, really? Sweet shadow bomb. Should probably stop sticking my hand in that. Conveyor belt. Ah, frick. Whoops. So there's got to be 3 centimeters around. Dang it. Okay, so polish is what's in. Okay. I think I got this. I think I got this. Dang it. Oh, come on, I'm so close. So I need to see exactly how much each one does. Okay, so we're at 52 centimeters. So polish takes down 1 centimeter. Pound takes down 11, right? That should take down to 30. This is hard. Or I'm just stupid. Probably that one. So this takes down 11. If I can get it to 14 and then pound it, I'll be set. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, so close. I feel so stupid. Let's do polish, pound, crush. You gotta be kidding me. So close. I wouldn't have polished it. So then if I just do pound, crush, pound, and then polish, so... Well, that didn't work. Somehow. Wait. I did it. I don't know how I did it. It's not what I thought was going to happen. Really? You don't even know who this trick belongs to. You're just going to steal it? You know that's crap, right? I'll bring it back. Yes, I promise. Sheesh. Oh, come on. I said I'll bring it back. Alright, well, if you don't, it's on your head, not mine.
Got your plane unstuck.
I saw that was a hell of a trick, I gotta say. I'm duly impressed.
Aw, shucks.
She still caked the mud and weeds and all, but I guess that comes with the territory. In a real literal sense. Nothing a little elbow grease can't correct. Plus maybe a little regular aircraft grease.
I got your fuel cleaned up.
No shinola?
If there was any in there, I think I got it out.
Let's take a look. She opens the can, pours a little into a wine glass, and swirls it around while peering at it closely. Well, look at that! No legs at all.
Oh, geez, did I mess it up?
No, that's a good thing. That means you got rid of all the water. Don't see any dirt in there either.
I got your macadam, madam.
Say, those are some good-looking rocks. Nice find. Gonna give me a hand spreading these out and tying them up. The two of you spend some time setting up a makeshift runway. It's hard, dirty work, but it beats dealing with fairies and fishmen and the rest of the bonkers nonsense you've been getting up to. Good, that'll do nicely. Well, nice maybe over-complimenting it, but it's good enough.
I guess you're all set then.
Cool. Well, looks like it. Got my plane, fuel, and runway all sorted out. Thanks a ton. Couldn't have done without you. You know, you could have a career in aviation if you ever decided to give up. What do you do?
Oh, I'd rather not attempt to explain it.
Gotcha. I've had jobs like that. Well, I haven't got many meat on hand to pay you for your time, but here, let me give you this spare flight helmet as a souvenir. Can I have your stuff? Whee! Would really like to search through that. Okay. Yeah. Right back to the quarry. See, look, I'm a good guy. The dump truck is back where it belongs thanks to your integrity and civic mindedness. Yeah, I'm pretty awesome. Okay. Did we go to the Gatorman Hamlet? Oh yeah, we gotta go to the Gatorman Forest. We should probably go to Charles. We gotta figure out what's going on there. Swamp gas clouds in the sky. The swamp stars draw the outline of a flamingo attempting to swallow a car tire. Wherever you go in this swamp, know that you shall be under the sign of this unhealthy bird and all the protection that entails. Thank you, flamingo. Ooh. I'm gonna reach inside it. Shadow salad? I should really stop putting my fingers in it. This is gonna really come back to bite me in the butt. Sneak past him. Oh, I actually get to see myself sneaking past him. Should probably just kill him. What's my stench armor at? I don't have any. I'm gonna just... Ooh, I can ambush him! Carefully sneak up behind the Gatorman, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And then you step on a screaming eel, one of the more aptly named forms of wildlife, endemic to this area. Human trespasser, sound alarm. Hey, hey, alarm, kill human. Oh, more Gatormen rush up. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay, the rage dudes are not good. Okay. Yes, I only had to nuke them. Whew. That was gonna be very scary. You won. Who's at a frontal assault on an enemy fortress with bad strategies? Sun Tzu? Shows what he knew. I was gonna go in, but wasn't sure if I'd be able to bring Molly. Oh, there's a lot of you. Okay, this bunch of Gatormen. Wait, that's the collecting down of Gatormen. Cruelty, a depravity, a butthole. Well, anyway, this bunch of Gatormen are so shocked, or so drunk to see humans stroll to their front door they haven't attacked you yet. Yeah, I gotta take this guy out first. Not turd. Why is that dead? Neither of them are really using muscles, so. Rude. Get blasted. You want another collective noun can be losers. It's Charles. It's Charles. He's in a cage. It's a cage with Charles in it.
Charles?
Shh, they'll hear you.
Oh, right.
Boy, I'm glad to see you, kid. Thought I was a goner. You're the adventuresome type and all. You know how to pick a lock?
Only with an appropriately shaped key.
Got to get it off their leader then. I think his room's down at the other end of the hall.
Okay, I'll be right back.
It's a nasty pipe sticking out of the wall. Probably leads to the outside, but ugh. I'd rather fight a whole horde of Gatormen than have to crawl through that thing because it smells terrible. While they cook their meals, they probably don't cook them in an electric stove standing in 18 inches of water. Yeah, that's fair. Ooh. That was probably a trap. Maybe not. I don't know where I went. Skatermen are exercising and also blocking your way to whatever's at the end of the hall. Probably it's something important because the end of the hall is where the important stuff usually is, right? So most room down there for 8. So we just get rid of this guy first. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I got rid of his shield. Behold the glory of cheese. This is 15 damage. Plop. He'll hear that guy. Yes, breathe it in. Oh, 9 damage. Burnt his brain. There we go. So cool. Swamp mushroom. Still don't know what those do. Don't really want to know what those do.
Hey, go away.
These books says everything else about them. Bones and how to crack them. Keeping the rust off your iron fist. Don't eat your henchmen. Tips for new rulers. Spot welding guide for ad hoc fortresses. Yeah, these are all pretty much what you would expect, except, well, here's one that seemed interesting. Sure does seem interesting. Oh, wait. Oh, it just gave me the refrigerator. I didn't realize that. I gotta flush his toilet first. Should probably just get these. Oh. Too long a drop for how scared you are of drops. What am I supposed to do about it? Okay, is there a rope? Can I ask Charles? Oh, I guess I could have just distracted them. Whoops. Huh. Is there like a rope I can get? Wait, what's in this store? Did I ever go in here? I didn't. Ooh, a fish. Here we got some more fish to stick in our fish stack. Fish stack, not fish stack. Sweet. It also has chloroform, so does the smell we come out of it. I'm gonna dump it out. See what you're going for. I'm sure filling a place with chloroform fumes would knock out all the guards, but it would also knock you out. And the water you're standing in is almost knee deep. You can double check your to-do list if you want, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't have drown scheduled for today. Okay, that's a good point. Hey, rusty chain. Shoes, wide loafers. I like my floaty shoes. I've got Maggie on my head. Ow. Private property. Scram. Oh, the subjects, but oh wait, it's an altar. I'm gonna touch the pedestal. I probably shouldn't have done that. Wait. I'm serious. Go away. Okay, there we go. these blocks are clearly trying to move in a way that makes sense, they must have just gotten knocked out of alignment. Alright, Lanham. You move the blocks around relative to each other until they start moving in a more satisfying pattern. Assuming you're a person who thinks a smooth circular pattern is more satisfying than juddery sparks spewing chaos, surely everybody's that kind of person. This has to be right. This feels weird. Ow. Is this some kind of ancient temple guardian or something? It's shooting out a bunch of tightly focused beams of light that science doesn't yet have a name for, but which you can probably assume you don't want touching you. Avoid them. Whoa, look at that. Now I'm just showing off. Yeah, let's turn that off. You worst, I destroy. Goliath, kill. Oh, that's probably not good. Oh! Goliath, kill. Kills him. Oh, jeez, that thing really did a number on this guy. I'm gonna fish in his blood. Oh boy, I wonder what I'll find. Yep, that makes sense. I got a cursed key. Poke around in the mulch until you find something that looks more or less like an old iron key, except kind of blurry. It sizzles and twitches in your hand as you pick it up. This has to be the key Charles mentioned. You look at that hulking Goliath at the end of the hall. There doesn't seem to be anything beyond it, and it looks like it could squash you in an instant. Best go back and unlock Charles. Make your way... That was pretty great. You found the key?
I think so. It's kind of weird, though.
Yeah, I don't like the looks of that at all. I bet dollars to donuts that's the artifact we're looking for.
Couldn't possibly be the key of this random Gatorman change in the middle of nowhere then, could it?
Well, it might have some kind of key-related powers. Normally I'd advise against using it, but I don't see any other way out of this mess. The key shifts unpleasantly in your hand, buzzing and clicking through a jerky slideshow of shapes, as though searching for the particular slice of a higher dimensional object that'll fit this lock. When it finally finds the right one, it jerks forward in your hand and twists, and the lock click opens. Your hand feels numb. Thanks, Sylvester. Thought for sure my bacon was well and truly fried.
Don't mention it, Charles. Let's just get the heck out of this dump.
No further cause to stick around, apart from any unfinished side quests you might have. But you can always come back for them later. You escort Charles back to town. Sylvester, you found the cursed artifact and brought back Charles back home safely. I can't express how grateful I am. I don't know what we'd do without him. Thank you so much.
It was nothing, but you know.
Yeah, I get it. Don't forget to uncurse that thing before you go to bed.
This key seems like it has power to open any lock. That could be extremely useful. Would it really be all that bad if I didn't uncurse it?
Well, I'm not going to drag you into the machine and force you to do it, but yes. I don't actually know what would happen if you don't uncurse it, but I assume it would be pretty bad. Look, you uncursed all the other things, right?
Yes.
Great, so go ahead and uncurse this one too, okay? Better safe than sorry. Well, these days we gotta do something with that. I'm not done at the swamp, though. Where am I? I need to find some barbecue sauce for that man. Hey!
Hold on, are you Tom and Kathy? I've been looking literally everywhere for you.
Really? Lots of times when folks say literally, they're not using it right. When people say it's literally raining on my wedding day, they're not talking about actual rain.
I do mean it, though.
Oh. Take a last look. We're on the next bus out.
Your folks back home think you were kidnapped or eaten.
That's so utterly typical. They can't even conceive that someone might not want to live the same small little largemouth bass life that they do. It's not even alive. Not for us. It's not the kind of life we want to lead. It's only possible in the city.
What kind of life is that?
We're gonna start a business making wigs for judges.
I'm trying to find my own path too.
We ain't trying squat. We're doing wigs for judges.
Is that a job?
Is he? Are you?
I don't think judges wear wigs in this country.
It's going to be an international company. That's where the money is, if you know anything about business.
I need to take you back to your parents.
Hell to that. You need to take us back like a bass needs bones. We're not going back, pal, not ever. Largemouth Bass and Sons is a trap. All we can ever do there is repeat the same old toxic patterns that our fathers did. Our grandfathers did. Debone the fish, rebone the fish, debone the fish. What's the point? It's a mindless life, and it's never going to change. No, pal. Not for us. Better to die in poverty than live in a largemouth bass deboner or reboner.
Unfortunately, I was hired to bring you home.
Listen, friend, we're not going back. There's nothing and nobody that can make us. Oh my gosh, he's real. No, Occums Gators, you have no power here.
Occums Gator? That's a real guy?
Occums Gator is why he's the bane of our lives, our family's life. He's haunted us, tortured us before I was even born.
Can he be reasoned with?
Back.
Did he just say back?
Miserable back. We'll be miserable if we go back. The gator sneers. To your surprise, the beast apparently has no intention of killing or eating the children, but means to return them home to Largemouth Bass and Sons. But why? Why would it care?
You want them to be miserable?
Oh, yes, miserable back. I don't know what Occums Gator wants except our whole family to be miserable. I don't know why else he torments us.
What's your problem?
Misery.
You just want to cause misery?
Bass misery.
To Largemouth Bass and Sons specifically? Why exactly?
God. What? Misery, God.
You have a god that wants to cause misery to Largemouth Bass and Sons?
Amen.
What's your god's name?
Occums Gator.
Now you leave these kids alone.
Thank you, but there's no shaking Occums Gator when he's got his mindset to the thing.
Mindset. There's gotta be a way we can work this out.
Violence.
Well, apart from that.
Violence. Misery. The monster abides by its own obscure ethos, but perhaps you can outthink him.
If you let them go, you'll cause more misery to their families. Largemouth Bass and Sons is totally reliant on these children to prop up their failing company. The whole thing is a joke. Without Tom and Kathy, it will all slide slowly but irrevocably into a long, painful era of decline, for which looms the grim terminus of business death.
That's true.
Just something to consider.
Slow smile creeps across Occums Gator's face and keeps on growing until it's made a complete ring around his head.
Can you teach me how to do that?
Oh my, he's real. I don't know what to say. Nobody's ever stood up to that thing before. Dad even tried giving him a cut of the business to leave us alone. You mean what you said, though? You think the business will fail without us?
Yeah, probably.
Huh. We're doing the right thing. If I was 100% sure of that when we left, I am now. I am now 98% sure, which is still that's still very high.
Yeah, that's pretty high.
Well, thanks, mister. Anyway, for getting Occums to take a hike. Plus, at a maximum HP. Wow. I know it's not much, but would you want this? Free sample? Enjoy that, but mind you don't combine it with the jury's wig and the executioner's wig. Nobody should have that much power.
Hold on just now. Are you still trying to take us back to Largemouth Bass?
Yes, that's...
I'd still very much like to do that.
Oh, get out of here. We're not going to do that. No way. If this run with Occums Gator has taught me anything, it's that life's too short, and it's time for Kathy and I to leave home and write our own story.
Well, I thought that's what you were doing from the beginning.
Oh, whoops. Before I was 100% sure this was a good idea, and now I'm 101% sure.
Why then? probably not going to be too happy about that.
Oops. A black shape looms into view. At first it's difficult to make out the silhouette, but it seems to be a massive shadow brute. It doesn't immediately react to your presence. Perhaps it's facing away. Although, again, it's hard to tell. From its movements, it seems to be eating something. Then another shape. A floppy bat-winged shape unfurls itself on the brute's shoulder and screeches noiselessly at you. The brute starts to turn around. Oh my. Oh, you only have 14 health. Behold the glory of cheese. Behold the glory of sleaze. Can I paint this fence? Hope you're not planning on sticking that rod in there. Lost my best sense we have the exclusive license to fish those waters.
Is there any way I can fish here?
Nope, Largemouth Bass Nuts has the fishing rights.
Fishing might make fishing rates.
That attitude might get you placed as smallmouth bass and nephews, but we run things differently here. Well, kind of failed at bringing your kids home. Sorry about that. That's a rough one. Look there, showed your face around here. You dithered, and now Kathy is lost. I received a telegram from her, and now she's throwing her life away chasing the Judge-Wig dreams of youth.
I ate your sandwich.
No, you did. The one in the refrigerator is a decoy. Nobody's ever found the real thing.
Any chance I can still get that fishing rod?
I would sooner give it to the bass themselves.
Fair enough.
The fish with their flippers on that sort of technology, though. I don't mind telling you. I think we'd rather be dead in a week, or working for him.
Are you concerned about the future of the business without Kathy?
We will suffer the setback, as we've always done, but our plan to rebrand as Largemouth Bass and Sons and Data will have to be put on hold. A pity. The name rolls off the tongue, which would be appropriate, as that's how we slide the fish bones out.
Sorry about your daughter.
I only hope she'll realize the mistake she's made. Her mother always told her, don't throw away your life for a man like I did.
Meaning you?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I wonder.
Occums Gator is real.
Yeah, I know. Well... Dang it. Oh. So sorry you can't get it out, but it does its job. Search the beds. The austere bedding testifies to the Tracy family's rigorous asceticism. One must purge body and mind of all comfort and distraction to achieve the hyper-focus of a bass fisherman. Why 16 teeth? Fierce rummaging yields a letter in the right pocket. The envelope appears unopened. Largemouth bass eyes peek through the slats in the lockers. That's weird. I'm gonna take the sign. Ha ha ha, in your face. Hey, I lost my concussion and my deveined. That's nice. I got a letter from Kathy.
Can I marry into your family?
No, I'm afraid we're all spoken for. Nothing personal, it's just that in the largemouth bass business, marriages are arranged from a very young age. It's political, you understand.
I found these teeth under a pillow.
Yes, those are mine.
You believe in the tooth fairy?
No. Alright. I more want to just use my key that I shouldn't be using. Yeah, I gotta try to find your truck.
I found the truck.
Really? Wait, is she alright? Does she need anything?
She's out of gas, and something ate the engine.
Yes, I don't know where I'll find a new engine. I really need that truck back. I left an egg sandwich on the passenger seat, and I'm afraid by now the egg will have hatched. Probably should have tried eating it, because now it just doesn't have an engine. My bad. Don't you be trying any funny business with that door. I got my eye on you. Too late, friend. Tom's gone. I received a telegram from him with news that he's in a big city, thriving as the head of his own business, manufacturing wigs for judges.
Wait, he's already set up a business? It's already thriving?
Yes, it's fast, I know, but judges' wigs are a gold mine, and I can't tell you why those. And I can tell you don't have business instincts. Well, you'd have recognized that right away.
Sorry about your son.
Do you know, I'm actually proud of him. I always thought he was a dreamer. Never realized he had those killer instincts for business. Oh yeah, he's a good sort, Tom. Maybe I've been unfair to him.
Are you worried about the future of the business without Tom?
Succession is only an issue if I die, wouldn't you agree? It's far from inevitable, especially if I invest in a good helmet.
Occums Gator is real, I saw him.
In the shower, yes? No. Oh, well, it's just that he's mostly where I see. Well, that sucks. Oh, I gotta tell this guy Occums Gator is real.
Occums Gator is real, I saw him.
Oh, not another one. Let me check your forehead. You've been hanging around here a lot. I'm worried you might have come down with the bass madness.
Wouldn't you have bass madness since you're here all the time?
I have bass fever. That's different. Bass fever is an enthusiasm for largemouth bass, and it also means I'm immune to bass madness.
Maybe I have bass fever.
I tell you don't. To be honest, I'm not sure you care about fish at all.
What makes you say that?
Just your face. I have the key. I have so many things that are odd. Dad, if anyone cares about... all anyone cares about in this family is largemouth bass. Well, I'm sick of it. Ain't I a person? Ain't I deserving of being cared about, too? I'm leaving, Dad, for a place where dreams are possible. You ain't never going to find me because you don't know where that is. P.S. Had 'em all. Okay. What do I think what else we need to do here? We need to paint some fences. Interesting looking rock. You think the rock is so real that it wasn't particularly interesting at all. That's unfortunate. Fence? Aha! I need something that'll help me breathe underwater. Wait, you know what? I have the cursed key. Can I just open all of them? Heck yeah. Probably shouldn't be using this. I'm sure it's fine. Deal your moxie and spooky damage to all combatants. Oh, that's pretty nice, actually. Perfumed wedding veil. I should really probably stop using this. That's how you get AIDS. As I feel like I'm kind of like cheating the system, but I don't know where I'd get something to help me breathe underwater. You open the cabinet door and examine the stacks of fine bone china. Wait, bone china? Perhaps human bone china? I don't know. The brand mark on the bottom is a pretty well-known company so far, so probably not. Fine china helmet. +4. Wow. I don't want to get rid of Maggie, though. I don't like the cheating that I've done to get these keys. Get these locks. But I did it anyway. Rush for poetry, this key would be an ode to age and neglect. And a handsaw. I think I got all the locks. Suddenly attempt to swamp shrubbery. Swabbery? Parts and a gator man pops out glaring at you. He doesn't seem immediately hostile, but you're wary.
Hello?
Human? Now human?
Well, both my parents.
Smell wrong, not human stink. Smell basically normal as far as you can tell in the swamp. Dark stink, shadow stink.
Oh, you know about the shadow stuff?
Shadow good, good stink, like stink.
Well, this is a real roller coaster of conversation.
I follow, kill enemies, eat enemies. Name Alphonse.
Can I call you now?
No.
Can you at least stop yelling?
Grah. Fine.
I've got something I need to finish up first. I'm drawing you a map to the speakeasy where we all hang out. I'll swing by and pick you up later.
Ah, hate waiting.
I won't be long, just try not to eat anyone in there.
Cool. Probably not good that I used that cursed key so much. Found your father's padlocks. Thank you so much. You didn't run into my grandmother by any chance, did you?
What? No, was she supposed to be there?
No, that would have been highly unusual if she had been, considering she died more than 30 years ago.
Here's your padlocks.
Marvelous. Once I've reaccustomed myself to standing on level ground, I'll be on my way.
There's a big hobo camp near Ocean City that you might be interested in. I can give you directions.
Oh, excellent. I think I'll head that way now. Perhaps I'll see you there. I hate that I, cheated the system to get those keys. Okay, we need to go try to find some fences. Tick wasps. Here's a grisly sight. The carcass of some kind of swamp animal covered in huge ticks. No, wait. Some of them are buzzing around in the air. Are they actually wasps? Ooh. Take a whiff of this. Plop. Oh, that's convenient. Wasp clasp. Oh, that's kind of cool. Some of it's almost certainly yours. I feel like I've kind of messed up a lot of the quests here. I messed up this one. I mean, I am going to replay this in my own time. And maybe I'll stream it. That'd be fun. I'm going to follow the human footprints. Lead to, let's call it, an improvised retreat a few hearts away from the cabin. Follow the tire tracks. Moonshiner's Cave. There's several sets of tracks leading away from the cabin, including one that matches the tread pattern of that spare tire you found inside the shack. No fishing. I'm gonna disobey. Shadow salad. That's probably not good. Shadow beer. I should probably stop. Hey.
Hi?
Hey.
Hello. Who are you guys?
We're the shit-splutters. I'm Clem. Shut up, Clem. He might be a broy.
Oh,
I ain't Clem. And I ain't Jarvis.
relax, guys. I'm not a prohibitionist. I'm just passing through. My name's Sylvester.
Whew. Well, that's a relief. Sure is. Good to meet you, Sylvester.
What are you two doing in this weird cave?
Got ourselves in a right predicament is what we done.
What happened?
Well, me and Jarvis been brewing up homemade hooch to sell, been stashing it in this back of this here cave. But we got wind that the proies were on our tail, so we figured we better cheese it. Pull the old 23 skidoo, you know? Come to find a pack of them mean lizard varmints getting into the hooch and they won't give it back. I was thinking we'd just take the loss and blow, but we hit another snag.
What kind of snake?
I went and locked the keys in the truck. Still don't get why you'd go and do a fool thing like that, fool. Told you, it ain't like I went and did it on purpose or nothing.
Let's see what I can do.
Part of this part of the cave wall is shiny, which is interesting. They growl at you menacingly, plainly too sozzle to just jump up and attack you. On the other hand, if you get too near their booze, that could change.
Say, are you guys just drinking that stuff straight? Drink booze, so? Well, cocktail crafting isn't my specific wheelhouse, but I know a couple of recipes. I can mix you up some drinks that would go down smoother than the pure ethanol you're drinking now.
Tastes good. Yes, mixed drinks.
Great. I think I have the ingredients here for one I call Mickey Finn. I'm sure you'll enjoy the others.
A dash of bitters, a splash of orange juice, and a light dusting of soporific toadstool spores later. The gator men are snoring loudly on the floor. Why is that part of the wall shiny? I'm in Jarvis's hooch.
I dealt with the gators. You can get your hooch, at least what's left of it.
Well, heck, that's great news. Thanks, fella. We'll get to loading the truck in a jiffy. Oh, my coat hanger gets ruined in the process.
I unlocked your truck for you.
Well, dang, that's a load off of my mind. Thanks, pal. I'm driving this time. Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Are you guys good to go?
Sure does. Thanks a million, fella. You really saved our bacon. And how? You got much to offer you by way of rewards, but feel free to grab a carrot of hooch as a thank you. They quickly load the rest of the hooch in the back of the truck and drive away. Fortunately, you forgot to pay attention on how the truck got through that weird tree hole. Oh well, maybe next time. Why is this shiny? There's more to this cave than meets the eye. Well, that's something you don't see every day. A big haunch of raw meat hanging from a tree branch in the middle of a swamp. Or at least, I don't see that every day. Maybe you spend more time in swamps than I do. Anyway, not wanting to let a perfectly good haunch go to waste, you approach it. And with a cartoonish spoing, you and Molly find yourselves trapped in a big net hanging over the tree. Fortunately, the net is rather shoddily constructed. It's just made of vines, and heck, if you're going to let some stupid vines get the better of you. After a short struggle, you manage to tear the net open, and you and Molly drop free and escape with the goods. Where'd that weird ticket lady go? Oh yeah, and I gotta find the center of this thing. There's a whole lot of things I need to do. Okay. I'm trying to think about where I found fences. If I'll just... Hey, will-o-wisps. Oh my. Oh. This is gonna be easy. Sweet. Then after I go to sleep and wake up, I gotta come back here because they should all be gone. Grotto. That didn't have a fence. Did Barbara's hut have a fence? Fighting the ghost you see here. Okay, suddenly silently, a flock of shadowy bats fly up out of the swamp, leaving not a single ripple on the surface of the water as they do so. Oh, that's spooky. Oh my goodness! Abracadabra. I'm so glad I learned that spell. Like, I should have done the chores here, probably would have gotten something. Monster Shack have a fence? Harvest the fibers. Ah, sorry. I'm not strong enough. Tree, what do you got? Not really anything I want. Thanks, though. Fence? Oh, unfortunate. Okay, maybe he'll tell me how many are left. You spot a shadow orb hovering around and decide to follow deeper into the swamp. This might seem like a bad plan, considering the old stories about people following will-o'-the-wisps and becoming lost in the swamp forever. But a will-o'-the-wisp is a floating ball of light, and this is the opposite of that, so logically, this is actually a very good plan. Is it? And here they go. Fence here? No. Found two.
Painted 2 fences so far.
Now, I thought there was parts of me starting to feel more flesh-like. She doesn't get around painting his white picket fences. I gotta try to paint 3 fences just like his. So there's one more fence. But where? Got one there. And I got one there. Or gnats and flies buzzing super loud. Got a pretty good beat going. Are those tiny musical instruments? You swing your hips and give the swarm a little of the old soft shoe and a jaunty whistle. The insects are super into it, despite the fact that you kill several of them every time you clap your hands. When the show eventually winds to a close, they leave you a tip as they buzz away. Sweet. So we've got a fence. Dang it. Right, we're going to leave this episode here. Let's try the next episode. We'll try to find out the fence, and then we'll go into chapter 5, I think, because we'll uncurse the key. Maybe we'll go to other places and see if we can open it. We probably shouldn't mess with it, but I might. Till next time, guys. Stay spooky. Toodles!